Come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Nothing to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Minnesota Vikings.
Good.
A couple of 2-1 teams set to square.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
I gotta pay for my tax. Probably I can get this shit covered up. Remind me to get this shit covered up.
Jackson on first down. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing is Jackson. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to and he turns it into a nice gain.
Jackson options out left. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper in at 2nd and 1. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
On 2nd and a yard, Jackson. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Marquise Goodwin, his 6th touchdown of the season.
Come on, bro, let's get it, bro. Go fucking defense, bro. I'm golfing, bro.
Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
Who is 600 Breezy?
He's a rapper.
He dating Scat.
Yeah. He about my age. She about your age.
She younger than me. But somebody can deal with her.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in what you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week. You must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
They'll run on first down. Hampton. And not
That's
able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. On second down, it's Hampton. And he's got it across the midfield.
Keep running the fucking ball, bro. That nigga come down whacking niggas.
And they'll be left with a third and about 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on
That's on me, bro.
A wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. A first down carry for Barkley. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Jackson now. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. On third and 1, Jackson.
Oh, that's a pick, bro. That's on me, bro. That's a pick six. That's a pick six. Good defense.
How about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying
That's a pick six. That's on me.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And Gonzalez puts this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
That's nuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on,
one?
what does that mean, break out there? Just
You
because
see me exercise?
chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
You said what?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check. Lucky. Check that. That's the work. Check
Now Jackson throwing again. Being chased out left. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Philip Dorsett holds it in. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Taking a shot for Samuel. This is caught inside the 15. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson, that one caught by Gibson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Again, Jackson. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Montez Sweat just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
That's on me.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Gano the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Yeah, my bad.
Was this fielded at the goal line?
What was that?
No remote control. I ain't breaking anything.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Now a run on
Keep running the ball, bro.
Going to get off the ground.
Keep running the ball.
Behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
Keep running the ball.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now it's Barkley. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On second down, Jackson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of two. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
The Giants on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Jackson from the shotgun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The Giants send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Marquise Goodwin with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper, right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch. Yeah. But still, no yardage. Okay.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain of 22. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with Barkley. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Play action. Now Jackson. He's got his man here. It's Gary Jennings Jr. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them. Big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Jackson gonna throw again. Forced out to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
What the hell wrong with you?
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's into the clear. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Don't you hate that?
Barkley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points.
I hate when I fucking do that.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it makes the score
Knowing what he's
21 to
going
10.
to do. I hate when I do that. That's on me. I can't even blame CPU. That's on me, bro. I should just kick the field goal and call that bitch today.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson eluding the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Set to kick off.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They'll run it again with Barkley. Now Barkley stripped of the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Dexter Lawrence never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
This is taken around the 12.
Bro, stop running the goddamn ball.
Return that time. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Keep jigging, bro. That's on. If I get one more, bro, I want Derrick James so fucking bad. I should just gave it to him.
Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to run forward Barkley.
No, good fucking defense.
As he was met and dropped behind the line there. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the be found.
I might have to run a 4-3.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He'll get 15 and a Giants 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. This is Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Jennings was the one he was looking for, but now it'll be 3rd down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th, now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle the team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle?
That's what he gives.
You know they're looking at each other
I don't know what the fuck happened, bro.
With just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. Now Jackson.
Oh, shit.
Touchdown,
I seen this shit, dog.
Miles Boykin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back
They
in this
fucking
game.
cheated me, bro.
There's
Fucking
emphasis
pick.
on their side. Hey, we
I
know
seen this
this. We
shit.
know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
I'm not, well, I'm just driving. I'm mad at this I don't know, but they get on tail.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd and 12, Jackson. Dancing to his left. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in the game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Buying time to his left. He's got his tight end, Jake Butt. 22 yards there, a 1st down. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. The strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 38. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the 2nd half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the back.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Bro, he jogged.
And the possession is theirs at their own 43.
I know why you did it.
Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for
The
them.
fucking defense.
I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do to climb all the way back.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on
me,
first down,
dog.
but he couldn't reel it in.
That's on me. That's on me,
second
baby.
down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw is Jackson. To throw again. Being chased out left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off around the 27. And they can't break. There he goes, left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Let's go up and down. You ain't fixing to play?
You play a game, yo.
You selfish, dog.
I'm not. You want to eat? I'm not scared.
No, I'm fucking selfish,
Exactly.
man.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards and it's good for a Viking first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Fortnite don't work no more? Huh?
You said what?
Jackson now.
Fortnite still don't work?
Waiting from the
Fortnite work.
forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs.
Huh?
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
He always on
He gets a few
Fortnite.
yards on 1st and 10, but he's
Yeah.
better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
He be on Fortnite. Trust me. I'll tell you, he be on Fortnite.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, flush to his right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Lamar Jackson's a fucking goat,
10
though.
yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Jackson from the gun. He'll throw.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. On 2nd down now, Dobbins. He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flushed out right.
Oh, come on, Lamar.
Complete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. Here's Jackson. He's going to let it fly.
Let's go! The defense! Let's go! Our defense always show up. Always, no matter what.
It's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys
Let's fucking
down the
go.
field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Let's fucking go.
The 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Ready. Check 55 to Mike. Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, son. It's going to be a long day. Mike 55.
Throwing now is Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Jackson, option right, and an alley to run.
It worked. Hey man, twerking. Twerking. Let's go. I had that shit all game. I just didn't do it.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Let's go, Lamar, bro.
Gano now following the touchdown to kick it away.
Good game, boy.
Yes.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
What? You call me?
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Cabinet, where all the seasons and stuff is.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but...
And that's caught inside the 35.
He got a Moss trait, bro.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
So we got a week off at 6. Really?
Gonzalez good on the extra
5.
point.
Hell yeah,
Things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Man.
So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one
That's
play.
one.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the Coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Minnesota, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
My parents can't do it though, but if they could, it would look like that. Huh?
You got a nerd to do that?
What? You talking to me?
No, him.
What?
Throw it off like that, like he working with something. Ooh, these are so cute.
What? What? Let me see.
Nothing, they gone.
Let me see them.